Hello, dear listeners. Welcome to our show. And today we are going to tell you about something very interesting. We have a guest speaker who prefers not to be known, but let us hear what she has to tell us about Ikigai. Can you explain what it is?
जी Ikigai जो है it's basically a Japanese ideology which means a reason for being or to find out your life's purpose. Ikigai it is the combination of four things. It's passion, profession, mission and as well as vocation. Passion जो है it's further subdivided into two categories, subcategories, that is what things you love doing and and things you are good at. इन दोनों को मिला के हमारी एक कैटेगरी बनती है passion. So it's not only the passion or it's not only the profession you adopt, it's the combination of passion, profession, vocation and mission. इसके अलावा जो second category है it's profession. So profession में again it is subdivided into two categories. The first one is things you are good at, and the second subcategory is that which you could be paid for. तो इसी तरह vocation जो है things you could be paid for and as well as things which the world is in need of. इन दोनों को मिला के हमारा बनता है जो ये कैटेगरी है वोकेशन, और मिशन जो है थिंग्स द वर्ल्ड इज़ इन नीड ऑफ एंड एज वेल एज यू आर गुड एट लव डूइंग. तो इन दोनों को मिला के हमारे बनता है मिशन. सो ये बेसिकली कंसेप्ट है इकिगाई का.
Okay, ठीक है. I think you have shared an image about this, so I will share it with our listeners in the comments below. So if you would like to see that image, feel free to see it.
तो अब जब इसके अलावा हम ये भी कह सकते हैं कि दुनिया में जितने भी सक्सेसफुल लोग हैं आजकल, जितने भी हम सक्सेसफुल लोग देखते हैं वो वन वे और अनदर और कॉन्शियसली और अनकॉन्शियसली दे आर फॉलोइंग द सेम कंसेप्ट, दे आर फॉलोइंग द इकिगाई. अगर उनके पास पैशन है तो वो अकेला इकिगाई जो है वो इकिगाई को के ऊपर नहीं उतरता. और इसके अलावा अगर वो प्रोफेशन कोई है उसके पास तो बाकी थ्री कैटेगरीज जो है वो फुलफ़िल नहीं करता, तब भी वो इकिगाई पे नहीं उतरता. जब तक वो अपने पैशन, प्रोफेशन, वोकेशन और मिशन इन सब को ना मिला लेना, तब तक वो जो है अपना सक्सेसफुल बंदा बन ही नहीं सकता.
ओके, तो ये होता है इकिगाई. अच्छा, अब आप ये बताएं कि इसको फॉलो करने से हमें क्या बेनिफिट्स मिल सकते हैं, और आई वुड लाइक टू नो कि इसकी हिस्ट्री क्या है, ये शुरू कैसे हुआ, एंड हाउ डिड यू कम टू लर्न अबाउट दिस?
So I was inspired by reading a book Ikigai, and it's a short book which explains the Japanese concept Ikigai. This book basically explores the that one should have purpose in life, and even I personally believe that having a purpose in life and then giving it your all is the most important factor. It's the most important key to lead a happy life or to lead a life in which you have a sense of fulfillment or a satisfied life.
Acha, so what would you say is the concept of or the pillars of or the principles of ikigai, basically, if I ask you to sum it up?
Ikigai is basically a union point of four fundamental components of life, that is passion, profession, vocation and mission. So now I'm going to explain this concept through these four fundamental components of Ikigai. The origin of this terminology, it was basically originated from an island in Japan. It was named Okinawa, where there was an unusually high expectancy of life. Normally the people living over there, they were living up to 85 to 90 years or even 100 years too. Now to find out the secret behind living such a long lives or such a unusually high expectancy of life over here on in this island, it was found that these people, they follow ikigai, and these people, they keep themselves active and have a strong sense of ikigai and keep themselves happy. uh, Coming towards the concept of ikigai, so it is basically made up of four components, that is passion, profession, vocation or mission. And it's not only the passion you have or it's not only the profession you adopt. It's the combination of all of these four components. The first category is passion, and it's further subdivided into the two subcategories. It's the things you love doing, and as well as things you are good at. So now, by fulfilling these two categories, you will come up with your passion. Now, to explain this first category, I'm going to elaborate it through an example. For example, there is a teacher, and he loves teaching, he loves to educate other, he can make the young ones learn their lessons, and
Okay.
he loves to share his skills. So he's fulfilling the first subcategory of passion. Now the second category of this passion, it reveals that either this person is good at it, good at his knowledge or not, either he's good at his field or not, either he can make the students understand their lesson well, either he can build their interest in his field or not.
Okay.
If he fulfill both these subcategories, so he can come up with the first component, that is passion. Now the second component is profession. Profession, it again, it is subdivided into two subcomponents, that is things you are good at and things you
Okay.
could be paid for. Now again, the teacher, if he's good at teaching, if he can make the students understand their lesson well, he can build their interest in their studies, and now if he can share his skills in such a way that students could opt it in a very good manner. So he fulfills the first category, the first subcategory of the profession. And now the second subcategory of the profession is the things or the knowledge you have to utilize it in such a way that you could be paid for. Now if the same person, if the same teacher, he finds out the ways how I could utilize my knowledge, how I could utilize my skills in such a way that I could be paid for, and he found that I could the first thing, I can deliver my speeches, I can deliver the motivational speeches to the people,
Okay.
and moreover I can write books and share my thoughts, I could share my skills, I could share my knowledge in such a way that I could be paid for. Now by fulfilling both these sub components, it makes up his profession. Now the things you could be paid for and the things the world is in need of, these two combinedly make up the third category, which is called vocation. If the same teacher, if he wrote a book and he delivers speeches at different places, he delivers the motivational speeches, so he fulfills the first category of the vocation. And the second category is, that is what the world is in need of. What does the world need? The world needs the guidance, it needs a solution to their problems. So if the person of or if the teacher, if he wrote a book in such a way that he could give his he could give the answers to the people, he could give solutions to the people, he could give guidance to the people, so he fulfills the third category of the ikigai, which is called vocation. Now the last category of ikigai is mission. Mission, it again it is subdivided into two subcategories: things you love doing and things the world is in need of. So by achieving all these four fundamental components, you can discover your real ikigai.
Thank you so much for this enlightening discussion, and I'm sure our listeners would benefit from this a lot, because personally I really think I do not follow ikigai, although maybe unconsciously to some level I do, but I think I would like to work on it better. So dear listeners, if you like this podcast, please like it, share it, and subscribe to our channel so that you do not miss the next coming podcast. Thank you so much for your time.